Welcome, readers. Today on Book Chat, we are talking all about the YA dystopian top shelf book battle Fail, and we are announcing our upcoming fantasy series. Stay tuned. Today's episode is sponsored in part by Amazon Music. Check it out. It has 70 million songs, thousands of playlists. You can listen without commercials. Sign up today and get your first month for free using the Shelf Addiction link. Go to getamazonmusic.com/shelf addiction and sign up today. Again, the code is Shelf Addiction. The link is also in the show notes. Hey everyone, I'm your host, Tamara Ford, and welcome to Book Chat here on the Shelf Addiction Podcast. Participate in this discussion by joining the Facebook group Shelf Addiction Official. I hope to hear your thoughts on today's topic. You can always find me and Casey on Twitter and Instagram. The links for everything I've mentioned are below in the show notes. If you enjoyed today's episode, please support this podcast by sharing it with some book nerd friends or on your favorite social media space. That would really help me out, and I appreciate you for doing so. The uncut video version of this podcast is available now on Patreon. Join us there for exclusive videos, including after shows and more. So if you're interested in that at all, you'll need to come on over to Patreon and sign up. Without further ado, let's get started. We've got a lot to cover today, so we are going to jump right on in. Joining me is feature co-host Casey from Heart Full of Ink. Welcome back, Casey.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
Yay, me too. I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here. We have such fun.
We do. I love it.
Yes, even though today we're going to talk about kind of a fail of sorts.
An epic fail?
An epic fail, yeah. Now, I don't want to fully take responsibility for this fail. I don't want to think it's us or our community. I think maybe it's just we were 10 years too late on this topic.
I think so.
So, y'all, we're doing the best of, like, the battle this month. We did YA Dystopian. Yeah, yes. And I gotta say, y'all, no one but one person cared to give any opinion on YA dystopian titles.
We got one recommendation.
Yeah. I'm like, what? I'm shocked. I didn't understand. And I'm like, but wait a minute. Last month went so great with vampires. It was so excellent. And now crickets.
So I wonder, is it because we're living in a dystopia right now? Like, the 2016 election, we just went straight into YA dystopia, and now it's around us and people don't want to read or think about the books that we used to.
Possible.
Maybe.
Possible.
I mean, we were so young and hopeful and thinking about the end of the world in 2012. Mm-hmm. Remember the Mayan calendar stuff? And
yeah,
those were the good old days, guys.
Back when life was simpler, but yeah, maybe that's because we are living kind of in a crazy time right now. Everyone's kind of like, I don't care about that stuff. I got my own real life to deal with. So maybe.
I don't know.
All I know is I was really saddened we got nothing.
I was too. I thought, people would at least want to reminisce and talk about their favorite books, but maybe we need to pick another genre. Maybe it's just, the world is on fire. Let's talk about happy stuff like vampires eating people. That's happy, right?
Oh my gosh. You know what? If we do another one this year, I'm not sure yet, guys. Don't even quote me because I'm not sure if we'll do another one this calendar year. But if we did, I would want to do one like for themed Christmassy books or something. Something fun like that. That's like, come on, who doesn't love Christmas? Well, Scrooge doesn't love Christmas.
Mark movie.
Yeah, or something. Maybe I'll think on it for something fun for the holidays. But we're going to give this a rest for a while because that was like, it hurt me a little bit. I'm like, dang, guys, dang.
I know. I figured we'd make maybe 5, 8, hopefully 10. We got one. We just got one,
Yeah.
guys.
Like, we had so many vamps. We had a lot of vampires in those brackets. And it was like, oh, many to none. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah. It would.
Thought y'all liked me. But yeah, hit me up. Let me know why you didn't care about that. Why you didn't care two shits about that. Let me know, because I want to make sure we're doing, stuff that you guys are enjoying. And if you have something you'd like to see on a future battle list, top shelf battle list, let us know. Maybe we'll store it for the memory banks for the next time or the time after or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, who's really reading YA Dystopian right now anyway? I mean, I know we read one thing, and I know we plan to read another, but now I'm second guessing that other too. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, maybe put a whole pause on the Dystopian.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe that's not the best idea. We'll read something else. Maybe I'll have, Casey, why don't you pick something for me to read? That's what we'll do on our next round. On our next
a fun rom-com contemporary.
Yeah. And if it's happened to be made into a movie or a show, that's a bonus. It doesn't need to be, but bonus if it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so y'all, we'll do that. We got that coming up. Something fun.
Do you want me to try a thriller in return?
I don't know. I've recently been doing Instagram lives and have gotten a long list of things that I haven't officially added to my TBR because, I just don't add things, but they're on this list of might read one day. Maybe I'll pick something from that list.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Like, what can I get? All right, that's a plan. We're done with Dystopian. Okay. It doesn't like us, and we don't like it. It's fine.
It's over. We're 10 years too late.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Anything else on this topic, you think?
I don't think so. Just talk to us, guys. If you love it, if you hate it, please let us know. If you want to see something, let us know. We'll try to do it. This show's for us and for you. We want you to enjoy it, too.
Yes, 100%.
Talk to us.
Yes. So I think this is a great time to take a quick commercial break, check out the merch store, try out Amazon Music. I have a code for that. Check out my new reading journal. The link is in the show notes. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. So yeah, check out all pretty. That stuff. It is pretty. I'm like, I spent days and days and days designing that cover. It took forever, you guys. So let me know what you think. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So anyway, we're going to slide into commercial. When we are done, we will come back and we will be sharing with you our upcoming fantasy read. Woo! Yay! Stay with us. Today's episode is brought to you by the Shelf Addiction merch store. Check out all the bookish t-shirts, notebooks, mugs, and more. Don't miss out on these original designs, perfect for any book nerd. Support the podcast and visit shelfaddiction.com/merch and pick up your next favorite bookish item. Welcome back, guys. It's that time. We are going to share our upcoming fantasy series read-along. We got something really fun for you. For those of you watching on Patreon, you can see what it is already. You can see. And I'm excited because I'll just give a little prelude. I did read a J.R. Ward book recently, and I was I read her new Wolfen series book, and I was on Instagram IG Live talking about it with another book reader. And I was like, I guess that kind of got me in the JR mood again. I was thinking about her like subconsciously. And then when we were going through, well, what should we do? I'm like, well, I would love to do something with angels and demons. Yeah. And me and Casey were like kind of brainstorming. And I'm like, oh, you don't want to have it ready forever? these. Dun, dun, dun. And those are the Fallen Angel series by J.R. Ward. There's 6 books. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a fun ride. They are not baby books, but they are excellent reads. If you like J.R. Ward's style, if you're familiar with her, I think you'll like it. Casey, you're a little familiar with her, yeah?
Yes. So I used to read her way back in, the early 2000s. And I loved the beginning of the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, but one book in particular just pissed me the fuck off, and I just rage quit and haven't read her since. And that was like 2012-ish. So it's been a whole last decade since I've read a J.R. Ward book.
Okay.
I'm excited. I think this will be better. This might get me back in her world, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm open to it.
I'm crossing my fingers. I hope you like them because, these are set in the same world as the Black Dagger Brotherhood books, but they do not include the brothers at all. It is strictly a different team of guys. They are rougher. I almost want to say they're rougher.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like the big bad is scarier. I felt
better.
Everything was leveled up.
Okay, I'm excited. This is brand new territory for me.
This is perfect going into our fall weather. Mm-hmm. Nice dark reads with characters with lots of gray. Yeah.
Ooh, I love those morally gray characters. They're so much fun.
Yeah, they are. I love it. I'm really excited, and I hope it, lives up to how I just looked at my ratings. I loved all these books. Not all of them were 5, but they were either 5 or 4.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's really good coming from you.
So yeah, you guys, I hope you join us. You know all the places to find us. You can find us on BookClubz, the app. Yes, we joined that recently because we know there are those of you that aren't about that Facebook life. And I'm starting to be one of those people, to be honest. So find us on BookClubz with a Z. The link is in the show notes, or on Facebook. I haven't dumped it completely, so if that's your spot, you can find us there. Join us for the meetings. We can talk about these. Bring all the fun, stuff that we love and hate and swoon and gag over, all of the things. And we'll have a good time with it. And if you aren't able to do book club or you hate book club, guess what? You can still listen to us talk about it every month here on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. We got you. You got us. We're a big, happy listening family, right?
Oh, yeah.
All together.
Yes, I love it. All right, so actually, this was a short episode for you guys today.
Yeah. No more dystopian, new angels and demons. Great stuff happening in the world.
Yes, we have changed gears completely, y'all. So we hope that you enjoy this change of gear. No vamps. No, none of that. We're doing something really different, and I think you guys will like it.
I hope so.
So if nothing else, you'll hear us having a blast about it because I think there'll be plenty to talk about.
Yes.
Okay, so that is it for today, guys. If you are still listening to the sound of my voice, I really appreciate you for being here and listening to the entire episode. And we will catch you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
If you enjoyed today's episode and would like to show your support, there are a few things you can do. Head on over to Apple Podcasts and leave a positive 5-star review, or like this episode on your favorite podcast player. It seems so simple, but it really helps me out. You can share this podcast with other book nerd friends or on your favorite social media space. You can also join the Shelf Addiction Patreon family. For as little as $2 a month, you will help us produce even more awesome content for your ears. You can also consider joining the Shelf Addiction official Facebook group where we talk all things bookish and more in a safe space. The Shelf Addiction podcast is a part of the Nerdy Maven network. You can also reach us via email at info@shelfaddiction.com. Thank you for listening.